Have you been hurting the job, jerk curtain?
I'll finish what you start.
Hey everyone, welcome to Drunkcast Live. Hey! Episode 141, my favorite. Because
All our political careers are over.
over and done with, if you're listening to this. I'm Travis.
Hi, I'm Dylan.
We're a podcast that takes place in bars and things and hang out in Don's Depot with awesome people and have some drinks and talk about some things, especially we talk about, brand new, beautiful things, dear listener. Things that'll change your life. And it'll keep you from getting caught ever again.
We're going to kickstart that.
We're going to kickstart that, yes. Yeah, it's part of our grand, we'll be jerk curtain moguls. I'd like to hang out with cool people. We have Justin Wilhelm coming back to the show.
Thank you.
Happy to see him and hear him. I got Matt Lauer across from him.
I prefer to be called the man behind the curtain, thanks. The man moaning behind the curtain.
Just another curtain guy, right?
That's why they call him the Wizard. There's going to be a lot of...
Your name's the Wizard now.
Also, the guy moaning behind the curtain.
Sure.
A little longer.
Ignore his green head, ladies and
There's going to
gentlemen.
be a lot of curtain puns in this
Yes, there's
episode.
going to be a lot of curtain and jerking. And next to Matt Lauer, we have Adam McWaters coming
Hello.
back. So this is our third anniversary. This is a third year of doing this thing.
Happy anniversary!
No one shut us down just yet.
Take that.
Take that,
Everybody.
The Clintons have been trying to keep us down,
Yeah.
obviously.
Take that, black helicopters on the outskirts of Austin.
Oh, I have the proof right here.
Alex Jones, you're on the show.
Alex, well, I'm just showing up. I'm excited to be here. I'm really proud of you guys. Oh, shit. I hear a whale in trouble.
He flew off. That's crazy.
Jones, you can fly.
He can fly. It's weird. I was hoping he was going to be on the show a lot longer.
Yeah, the
than that.
aliens gave him that ability.
I have the proof right here.
Yeah,
Amazing.
for being the only honest one of us.
Yeah.
They gave him the ability to fly, and also he can read time.
Yeah.
And hear whales in the middle of Austin.
He can move between the seconds.
He can freeze time for like a millisecond or so.
Yeah.
No one ever notices. You can't
Yeah.
really get away with much.
But, don't fault him for a bad wish. A bad alien wish.
But he can do it over and over again. It's a great weight loss program.
Banana row.
You can only do 1 millisecond every 200 milliseconds. That's actually a lot.
I take that.
Long enough to plant
fast. Yeah.
a false flag.
Yes.
That's all he
yes.
needs.
Long enough to start a fucking career. He had the proof. He had the proof, guys.
Right here.
We're hanging out at Don's Depot in Austin, Texas, as I said before, and we're having drinks and some things, and we're having good times, I think, already. So let's go ahead and cancel it and go eat the rest of that pizza. We're really happy that Austin throws this huge to-do for our anniversary every year.
Yeah.
The parade hasn't started yet, obviously. There's still people inside mingling. I thought I saw Tom Cruise, but it's impossible to see him unless you're right next to him.
And he's pretty short.
He's very short.
I mean, I like how this year they made two guys fight over a piece of pizza until one died.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that was
And it's totally legal.
super
Progress.
posh. Super posh.
For the third anniversary of the Drunkcast, they decided to have a Dothraki celebration.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the Drunkcast anniversary is it's like the purge. Like literally anything's legal on this day.
All right.
I don't know what to do.
Who
though.
needs jerk curtains
Yeah.
today?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, no, they're
No curtains needed.
they're a major sponsor, so let's not disparage them.
One day of the year. You can feel free to jerk without curtains.
They're there for you every other day.
Yeah.
Right.
Today.
As long as we know they're there. Yeah. 364 days a year, guys.
Yeah. Jerk curtain.
Well, I have a shot, so we should...
Let's go ahead because this
Do
is gonna,
this.
It's gonna be a hard one.
I feel like you should tell the listener about the pitch at some point because they're hearing all this jerk curtain
I
talk.
think it sells itself.
Does it? I mean, the name, besides being a catchy name, the idea behind it is,
Look.
and Travis, go.
Since Travis, it's 100% your idea, right? Yeah.
Whole perverted idea. It's Travis's. Let's have Travis talk a little bit about it.
Let me drink this first. So, Wilhelm, what have you been up to?
Well, lately I was approached by Travis Keldorf to come up with a business plan for these jerk curtains.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's
But we sold that. That's behind. We're already making money off of that idea.
Well, I feel like after
We went to the Hawk Cage, and they gave us $1 million for 30%, which is a good fucking deal.
Right.
Of the $17 billion we need to make jerk curtains happen, because they have to be.
And that's why you're here to help us do the
well,
paper.
it's, I
we need
feel
tax
that you asked me
paperwork
what
done.
I'm up to right now, and given what we've just talked about, to have a hard right and go, well, I'm having a child. Like it's
Speaking of jerk curtains, speaking of guy who wasn't jerking off at all.
Right.
Don't want a kid? Get a jerk curtain.
yeah, dude.
Right. Right.
Don't want jerk curtains? Have a kid.
The floor of Chili's won't get pregnant.
3 years. Right. 3 years of this, kids. 3 years.
Yeah, man.
Travis's tombstone's now been written.
It's also time to say we got Donnie. We got Donnie in the audience over here, and we got Chris Lloyd hanging out in the audience, of course, wearing his Greendale shirt, a Greendale T-shirt. Community, awesome, hilarious, and
E pluribus anus.
In pluribus anus. So your kid is due in September, correct?
We're on the home stretch. Kid's almost here.
Yeah.
So it's just getting ready for that arrival.
Sure.
Scared, stoked, happy. I mean, yeah, we had a party last week, but I couldn't think of a really good name because man shower sounded bad, but also like man baby shower sounded
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
So it was just
Dude,
like
we're
whiskey
kind of-
diaper party sounded
Well, if you
bad.
have a man
like,
shower,
So-
you need jerk curtains.
Yeah,
Well, you know what we're gonna call mine? Sperm shower. You've been to the website.
Dude, I run that website. I'm a webmaster. Okay,
So sorry.
Certified.
I'm a certified webmaster. I went to school for it.
For like 25 minutes online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And and 5 of
all
that,
it takes, man.
I got my HVAC at the same time. It was pretty good.
Sweet, man.
got ordained.
Got ordained at the same
Yeah.
time.
One-stop shopping.
Yeah.
You can marry any air conditioner unit.
Well, we
With
have
consent.
one right here.
Is it working?
Yeah, it's okay.
Sort of.
Good. Yeah, sort of.
You'll feel it when it's gone. I'd say that.
But kids do soon. That's awesome.
Kids do soon.
Kids do soon.
Matt Lauer also has the same thing to think about, I guess, but
I have a baby on the way as well.
Yeah.
yeah.
So I'm trying to log as many video game hours as I can and go to the movies as much as I can because it's been
It's going, yeah.
It's my understanding that I'll get movies at maybe 2 a.m. when I'm up, like feeding the kiddo, or
From your breast?
yeah, from my breast.
Yeah.
Sure.
From one of my mini teats.
Yeah, or it's like I'll be catching like 30
milky.
minutes of movies or 15 minutes of shows. Like I'll just be getting things in bite-sized chunks for the rest of the next 4 years.
Sure.
5 years.
Dude.
6 years. I have no idea how it works.
Dude, you,
Around
don't
there,
you
yeah.
can run your life exactly the same. You just make your wife do it all. You know what I mean?
All right.
Right?
Perfect. That plan's flawless.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So
Let's give a gig shout out to Katie Lauer, big fan of the show.
Trump Lauer 2016.
I mean, she's gonna have a tough go of it, man, being a single mom and everything.
Maybe I should get that book for you then. Yeah.
What's the title of the book again?
Yeah. So your dad's going to jail.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Suiting.
It's a true story.
So the
As told,
backstory on that.
as told to
That's-
rabbits and mice.
Yes.
This
That's
is
what we're
correct?
talking
Well,
about.
the cat is the one who arrested the rabbit. I mean, that makes
Well,
most
there's
sense.
there's also a rat policeman, and
And also the snide shithead who's making fun of the child whose dad went to jail.
yeah,
That's
was
me.
was a shitty looking rat.
yeah.
So it's like the Bernstein Bears had it so good for so long, and this family of rabbits just can't catch a break.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's underprivileged, you know.
They're shitlords, though. We know that. The Bernstein Bears, shitlords.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they running a racket?
Well, no, they're always they're talking about how like health is really important.
Well,
and,
they're
like,
Jewish,
And
so.
well, yeah, of course, they're Bernsteins. Yeah.
Bernstein.
Actually, we shouldn't talk much about the Bernstein Bears because they run Hollywood.
They control the media. Yeah.
September, right, for yours, Wilhelm, and then January.
Late
for
September,
yours?
yeah.
January, yep.
Cool.
Yep.
So let's go ahead and get crazy tonight because the last time we're talking about babies,
Thank
right?
God.
Adam,
Yeah.
how are you doing?
Wonderful.
Good.
Any babies, Adam?
I have an 8-year-old. So what you're about to experience, I have advice on, but I'm not giving it to you.
Because no one gave me any advice. I'm holding this shit close to the vest. Yeah.
I'm just gonna say, it's over.
It's over.
Whatever you thought your future was,
It's gone.
bury it.
And replace it with a swanky set of curtains.
and the hope that the child will be up at 2 so you can watch a movie for once.
20 minutes of it. Yeah.
It gets so bad, you're staying up. fuck it. Like the kids finally back out. Just let them, whatever. Let it lay
Of course,
there.
you'll be watching the movie, but you have to turn the volume all the way down, so you'll miss half of it.
No.
Right.
You got to get them used to like
Ether.
What you want to do is like during the day,
Slip it on the
during the,
gums.
during the day, like they're taking a nap or whatever. Just start vacuuming around that motherfucker. Just, like
Like a
you want to
puppy,
get them
yeah.
used to noise. It doesn't matter if you're making noise. Go the fuck to sleep and stay there.
Someone did tell me to get a white noise like machine, just because if they get because if they sleep in like complete silence, any little thing will wake them up. So if you just get like something that just consistently makes noise, then it's better.
But you have a brown noise machine. You can't ever clean that up. Like, white noise is fine.
That'll make the kid cry. That I guarantee it.
Well, yeah,
That'll make-
and make the mom cry.
when they're uncontrollably shitting themselves.
Yes. Yes.
They
The
will,
mom or the
they will
baby?
be unhappy. Both.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yourself as well.
No,
Like, if you want to watch your
one big
family-
happy soiling family.
Yeah,
So
if you want to watch your family fall utterly to pieces, like in record time, get the brown noise machine.
Yeah.
Done. There's that advice Adam said he wasn't going to give.
Shit.
Well played, you chess masters over here.
Yeah, seriously.
You must play Go.
We got his secrets. Let's fly.
Alex Jones, take
Alex
us,
Jones
take us away.
Sorry, guys.
Transforms into a bat. And
Black
flies
helicopters.
Alex, you don't know what a bat is. Oh,
Alex
yeah, sorry.
Jones, the original Bruce Wayne.
Is he? Yes. Yeah. He's the first billionaire. Is he a billionaire? I
don't
made
think
myself sad thinking that he might be a
Who,
billionaire.
Alex
Alex
Jones?
Jones? I'm sure.
Not
he-
a billionaire.
I'm sure he's a
no.
millionaire now.
I would say he's probably a millionaire.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I mean, he's a major empire.
Oh, shit.
Just a group of Americans getting together.
Behind enemy lines.
Yeah, just getting together. No, I mean, look at magazine. He's got a thing that happens every month. He's got a whole web series thing and YouTube shit. Like, I'm sure he has a bunch more money than we'll ever have in our lives.
Well,
And all we had to do is be fucking ape shit for a while.
Well, you've seen the advertisers in his magazine.
He deserves
They'll
it.
pay whatever to get their message to that market.
Yes, they will.
And yeah,
Well,
it's a
I
cash
mean-
cow.
yeah.
Preppers will pay.
Yeah,
He
you
built
guys-
it from the ground up.
I mean, yeah, that dude's been at it for a
long time
fucking
in Austin. Yeah.
So yes, he's probably a millionaire. It's all in gold. God damn it.
There's another thing.
Buried in places I won't tell you.
Adam brought up the fact the second book that I bought for Wilhelm for his daughter is the my parents' open carry,
the open carry adventure.
which is really really terrible. But
Welcome to Texas.
It is.
there's two things that teach you as an open carry person who's interested in open carry. One, you will be constantly berated by questions about why you open carry. That is
Yeah.
literally in the books.
Everywhere
like,
you go.
Everywhere you go.
Which
it's like,
to me
it's a
is
story and stuff. It's fun. Like no. I don't want to do it because I don't want some random guy coming in and like, hey, how's that like? Like, fuck, I have a gun. Why are you asking me questions?
Yeah, you know what you answer with? Bullets.
right. But the second
Like the
thing,
word bullets, or you answer
no.
with
The-
bullets.
all you say is bullets.
I would highly recommend quote reading it.
No, the second thing that was important about that is the crap.
The concealed carry guy.
No, the concealed carry.
neckbeards that
was
wrote
a
it?
specific. The neckbeards thing is really excellent. But there was it's when the mom is talking to the main character about
Mr. Strong.
Mr. Strong.
Mr. and Mrs. Strong is talking to the main character who is Brianna Strong.
Brenna, yes,
Brenna Strong.
Brenna Strong.
And they're talking about the importance of keeping things in cans, like buying canned food, and how it lasts forever. And it's like, it's a prepper's manual. Like
It is, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're at the grocery store, and it just mentions that Brenna's mom is explaining the importance of canned spinach. And of course, Brenna being 13, ooh, spinach is gross. I was like, fucking prepper.
Yeah, dude. Getting ready for doomsday prepping.
Doomsday
it's prepping.
prepping, yeah.
It's
Or-
doomsday prep.
Or
Hold on. Sounds like a real page
all right,
turner.
Maybe-
Dylan has a counterpoint.
Maybe they're just huge Popeye fans.
Yeah, I mean, you can't open carry unless
Right.
you am.
You never saw him eat fresh spinach at all, did you?
Yeah.
It was always from a can.
That's
And,
right.
and he had some guns.
He had guns and guns.
Open
you saw
carry.
that.
He opened carry all the time.
On
right.
those, he had naval
Right.
cannons.
Motherfucker, yeah, walking around with a battleship in his arm.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
the tumors.
This canned spinach gave me these tumors.
Actually, like, we ran out of toothpaste, I thought. And I thought we ran out of toilet paper, so I buy from Amazon. I buy in like 2-month bulks or whatever.
So you're a
So
prepper.
you took advantage of Amazon Prime Day. I
no.
mean, like, because you could buy the 55-gallon drum of lube and then
Well,
a bunch
and-
of toothpaste.
And
yeah.
that was the best thing they were selling, honestly. That discount was incredible for 55 gallons. Did you see the reviews for
I
that?
saw the dude. Everyone. I mean, you watched the internet cannibalize itself. Like
Yeah.
it was just watching people about Amazon
How did
Prime Day.
I miss
One of
this?
them, so it's like a 55 gallon of lube, and like the questions were like, "What's this for?" It's for porking. Like there's no question.
Yeah. Is this kosher? No, it's for pork.
And one of the reviews was UPS guy dropped it in my driveway before he delivered it to me, and now any amount of cars fit in my garage. God damn.
Oh, dude.
That was the best thing that came out of Prime thing, really.
Yeah.
That's good. Did I send you that pic of an Amazon review for lube also?
Lube also? The lawyer? Oh, no, he's a musician now. Yeah.
Also,
Lube also. Lounge singer.
Really good. One of the best reviews I've ever read on Amazon, and it happened to be for lube. And
Send it to me.
I'll see if I can find
did
it.
you see the? It was like some kind of like silver spray paint that was on Amazon, but it came out after Mad Max did Fury Road.
Sure.
So people started putting reviews. They were like, "Spray, what a lovely spray!" Like they're just like, they were like, "Got into Valhalla, no problem with this spray." Like, they're just like,
Justin, here you go. I found it.
It's the shiniest, the
Read this
shiniest.
review.
read this review. Right.
I know, but I looked up and it was like, oh crap, we're out of toilet paper, I think. Like, I'm online doing the same thing. Every time you go to Amazon, for example, you think, we had this conversation, Adam, like, you're like, oh, I'm on Amazon. Does anyone need anything from Amazon?
Yeah.
Like, because you feel like you're going to the store.
Because you
Yeah.
bought a toothbrush,
Yeah.
it's like 64 cents, and you're like, no.
Like, I might as well get something
Yeah,
else.
so yeah.
Right.
And
No.
a copy of Assassin's Creed, please. You know, just
yeah,
Yeah.
something, anything.
And so I'm like, oh, well, I guess I get toilet paper too because I need toothpaste. And so obviously, and so like I go and like, oh, we empty the one toothpaste thing because Andrea is like really serious about making sure we get the last of it. Yeah, sure, fine, fuck it, cut it up, eat it. And then I go into the thing and I realize we have enough toothpaste and toilet paper for like 40 fucking people. There's like, oh my god, I'm a prepper. Yeah, well, I'm
in
there,
that
guys.
regard. So do you have like a closet full of canned goods? Or are you canning your own? That's how you know.
I can my own toilet paper. Is what I'm saying.
gotta keep that shit fresh.
Yeah.
What's the name of the? It's lube, right? Is that what this is?
It's a KY
It's a KY product here. So what? 4 out of 5 stars. Title of the review: Not much sticky, very smooth. Wow. Amazon verified purchase. Product works as described. Effectively turns your hand into a vagina without the stickiness of KY or your sister's hand moisturizer. One application lasts a long time. Only had to reapply twice before achieving yogurt. Next time I'm buying the bigger bottle because this only lasted 5 days or approximately 15 yogurts. My only and in closing, my only complaint is that my penis isn't very large, so I gave this 4 stars.
Best review ever, dude. Best review ever. I'm going to try to approximate everything by yogurts. How many yogurts achieved?
I want to make a shirt that just says approximately 15 yogurts.
I think of John Stamos very differently now.
This is the ship that made the Kessel Run in 15 yogurts. Let's take a break. We'll come back after this.
We're there for you. Where was she?
Welcome back to the show, everybody.
Hey.
Sacramento. Who cares? We're all Mr. Belvedere fans here, right?
Right, well.
So
He's inside. I haven't actually been able
And
to
you?
talk to him. Yeah, he's inside me. No, he's
yeah, he died many years ago. We have his corpse on ice
It doesn't
inside.
work when he puts the curtains over your head, but then still goes inside.
Actually, here's the thing for you guys. So in the late 80s and 90s, we had kind of a twofer. We had Mr. Belvedere, and we also had the English butler from The Nanny.
Webster too.
Was that an English dude, or he was an American guy?
Webster had nothing to do with a butler.
Yeah, that was his-
Webster had a butler.
No, that was his dad.
That was George and Man Papanopoulos.
No, they had. But they had a butler. They had a butler, right? Didn't they have a butler and the kid?
The black kid's not a butler, Travis.
I know he's not old enough to be a butler. Like everyone knows, you have to go to school for that shit, and he's not getting to school.
The Hogwarts of butlery.
Tammy brought us out some champagne shots.
Some champagne.
Podcast just took a
Chris.
turn.
Cheers up.
Hey. The
Excellent.
champagne.
To champagne.
The urine sample of alcohol.
and caviar dreams.
I hope you guys don't mind. I put yogurts in each of these.
How many yogurts? Can you explain in yogurts how long it took you?
One yogurt.
I taste at least 3.
I'm a good 3 yogurt.
Oh, you're a level 2 som for yogurts. Yeah.
Actually, maybe that's the way I get people to watch like like episodes of The Flash or Gotham and say like how
Or
many
Full House.
how many yogurts it takes instead of how many episodes. Like
right, yeah.
you'll like it in this many. Like no, you'll like it in this many yogurts.
Yeah, you'll take at least 6 yogurts.
Supergirl is like 1,000 yogurts. It's not worth it. Like, it's not worth it.
I mean, I just look at the pictures. Yogurt enough, you know.
No, it's not enough.
No,
No.
it's not enough.
No.
It is the most
Has
disappointing.
that show officially aired?
No, it was leaked 6 months extra. I'll share it with you. It's
Epic.
I probably won't watch it.
It's this fall on
No, he'll probably
CBS.
fucking make you like he did me and Dylan.
I mean, did you guys watch? Like, I'll tell you, one of the superhero shows that I was really, really happy with, and it does take about 3-4 episodes to get into, was Daredevil.
Oh, it's
on
great.
Netflix.
Oh, yeah.
It took you 3 or 4 episodes to get into it.
Well, it's a slow burn, but like by the time Vincent D'Onofrio starts fucking
Oh,
shit
yeah.
up, like
Yeah.
it's like by episode 3, I was like, there's this wonderful car door scene.
Yes, there
that
is.
Yeah.
Well, there's a long shot in episode 3, and then there's a car door scene in in episode 4.
the long shot. I was
the
like,
hallway fight scene.
Yeah, is incredible. Yeah,
We
so-
mentioned on the show. Yes.
Oh, did you got? Am I late to the party? All right, never mind. I'm sorry.
No, it's
Yeah.
still worth mentioning because it's still fucking.
Welcome to
beautiful.
Daredevil Podcast, everyone.
I'm firm just from hearing about it
Are you?
again. So, yeah.
I would close to achieving yogurt.
I'm
Half yogurt then.
I'm half yogurt, quarter yogurt.
Is it like Bitcoin? Can you say it in like a percentages, like
That's right,
a
yeah.
point two?
well, you just got to
yogurt?
keep
Yeah.
working.
To the 10.
You gotta keep building.
10,000.
Yogurt mining. Yeah.
Man, I have a ton of jokes for that. They
Yeah.
can't all come out fast enough.
Get your prostate checked.
My brain was like, yeah, look at that yogurt. Hooray. Sorry.
Streaks
Too
on
many
the
to fit through the door.
All right, going to the Daredevil thing. Let's go ahead and bring this up too. Like, okay, do you guys watch The Walking Dead? Have
Yes.
watched The Walking Dead?
I'm like 3 seasons behind.
But you know the character Shane, right? The actor who plays Shane.
Oh,
Yes.
Punisher?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Punisher. What do
Yeah.
you think about this? Okay, so I love the idea that Punisher's coming into the universe, right?
Right.
Punisher's a fan favorite. He's fun to watch.
They've also
He's
teased
not
Elektra
Thomas
in it
Jane.
too, right?
It's not Thomas Jane, but what did you say?
I said they've also teased Elektra too for season 2, which
I mean, Elektra's not a bad
cares?
character. It's just like it's dumb. It's always been dumb so far. You know?
so far.
So far, yeah. I mean, but also.
But so was Daredevil.
So
Let's
was
be
Daredevil,
honest.
that's
Yeah,
true,
so-
that's
Right. The only times I liked Daredevil is when he was fighting Punisher.
Yeah.
As a kid. Those were the only exposures to Daredevil I really gave a
Me
shit
too.
about.
Yeah. Gives a shit about a blind guy, right? Right, everyone?
Yeah. What a.
Do you have a cricket sound effect on your? Close enough. Yeah.
Yes, I don't know. But I don't know. Like I'm excited about a Punisher thing, but I just don't like that dude. Like I've never
you
liked.
don't like
I
that
don't.
guy?
I don't like that guy. He's the worst actor I've ever fucking seen.
It's pretty bad.
Every time he thinks of something, he turns to the left and he rubs his
Forehead, yeah.
Like that's literally
That's his tell.
that's his tell. Yeah. Like God, he just
Every time he thinks of
Yeah, and
something.
it's not like Thomas Jane is doing anything right now.
no,
like,
True.
Yeah.
And he was a great Punisher.
He was a
He
really
really was.
great.
I actually went back and watched
Like that is a really junky, fun movie.
Yeah.
Like that is.
It
I'll tell
is.
you what though. You know what's an even junkier and more fun movie? Except it starts kind of flirting with like good bad movie territory. Punisher Warzone. I don't know. I mean like that.
Yeah,
the part
Ray
where-
Stevenson he's awesome.
Yeah, he's
but
great. But like
Wait,
the
was it
part
the-
where the 3 guys are doing the parkour, and as
Yeah.
one's doing the backflip, he shoots him with a rocket. He just like human goes everywhere.
I mean, that sounds great.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
It's. I mean,
No, he nailed it. It walks the line between fun and then just dumb and bad.
yeah. Like I was
Yeah.
laughing and I had fun the whole time, but it's not a good movie. Like
Okay.
it's a really junky. Yeah.
Did you see the fan film with
I
Thomas
haven't.
Jane?
Oh, it's awesome.
Oh my God, it's
Is it on
excellent.
YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a 12-minute.
It's called
fan
like Dirty
movie.
Laundry or something,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's
And it's awesome.
It's really awesome. Like it's everything it should have been. Like, and that's why Thomas Jane's the perfect thing. But
he's the Punisher.
whatever. I'm optimistic.
sounds enthused.
I saw this week that Netflix announced they're going to have a new superhero character-driven series
I'll drink your champagne.
every 6 months.
Yeah. Yes.
so Netflix is not concerned about superhero fatigue. If they're going to do every 6
Apparently,
months.
they're
Yeah,
not.
it's-
No.
Is there
No, I
such
mean, why?
a thing?
Why should they be?
Yeah,
Tons of money.
It's cash cow.
Yeah.
so. What are you guys' thoughts? Have you heard any
Yogurt Man?
Yogurt Man. Yeah.
It's DC, dude. Come on.
It's a different universe.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
curtain together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's curtains for you, Yogurt Man.
He's like, I know. Hold on.
I know.
I know it's curtains for me.
You're gonna talk. You're gonna tell me anything you want to know. Yeah.
Oh, thank God you're here.
Oh God, I'm fucking tired.
Yogurt Man, I need you to go back and rough up the suspect. See? Yeah.
I need 15 minutes alone with Yogurt Man.
I'm gonna rub him out.
And after that, you're gonna take a dirt nap because you're gonna be so tired. Yeah.
Right. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Ooh, it's so hot in here. That's a joke that keeps on giving. I like it.
It has no end.
Joke keeps on
It
coming.
is the alpha and omega of jokes.
And we also downplayed the fact that it should take place in an Applebee's.
True. Origin story.
Or what?
That's an origin story.
Origin story? Yeah, of course, yeah.
Did you say orgy story?
It was an origin story. It was an orgy at Applebee's.
But it only on a Sunday morning when the church crowd shows up,
Well, yeah.
right? Yeah.
How else are we supposed to be born? That's sin.
If only I had 15 minutes alone with myself.
Yogurt Man.
Actually, that'd be a great single pane in a comic.
Yeah.
His head down. With my with
myself.
Tip pool, motherfuckers.
That's the best masturbation set I've never used.
It's like trying to start a chainsaw.
Yeah.
Are you silly?
Wait, that's not normal.
Is that what it sounds like? Yeah. I mean, come on.
Sure, of course it is.
You guys don't make those sounds?
Man.
I mean, neither do I.
You guys are boring, man. Come on. Like it should be like battle bots, you know, if you're
It should be exciting every time, guys.
Yeah.
Right, guys?
Red guys.
I cannot believe that was Yorma. That's amazing.
Yeah. So we've all seen Fatal Fury. I was
Kung
Fury. Kung Fury.
I have seen the trailer, not the actual movie.
I haven't seen any of it.
You haven't seen any of it.
I'm unexposed.
Look, you failures. I'm kidding.
Good job for Yogurt Man.
Now, was that, correct me if I'm wrong, that was a Kickstarter-funded movie?
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
Movie is 26 minutes long.
Right.
And granted, it is the best 26 minutes consecutively in my life every time I see
I mean,
it.
it reminded me, like, to take it back to video games, like, as I watched the trailer, I'm like, I want to play Far Cry Blood Dragon really bad. Like, as I watch that, like, it's super 80s, like, neon everything.
It's the same
is,
thing.
yeah.
It's like this guy had this idea of like Hitler comes back into the past and he's a kung fu hero or whatever. And he's like, how can you have Hitler, kung fu, dinosaurs, and maybe Loki or Thor in a period is like, oh, the 80s.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
only time because no one gave
But
a
of
shit
course
in the
you
80s.
could in the
Like,
80s.
like fuck it.
And so that's why he's like kickstarted like, okay, I want to do these things in like 80s, and everyone's like, yes.
And it's awesome.
Yeah, it's fucking,
Yeah?
it's hilarious.
I have a friend that keeps
I'm gonna have
threatening
to
me.
watch
He's
it.
like, if you haven't seen this yet, we're not friends. And I'm like, I haven't seen it yet. And he's like, not friends. Like, he just like,
Hashtag not fringe. No, like literally,
breaking up with Justin,
No, over Kung Fury.
we've been watching True Detective at the Jackalope on Sundays. Jackalope, and after it's done, especially on the sad episode, I put Kung Fury on with the sound, and everyone goes, "Yay!" Like you go from like "ooh, sad thing" or like Game of Thrones sad thing, and to everyone just laughing,
To Kung
applauding,
Fury,
and
yeah.
like it's just the best 26 minutes of your life.
Yeah.
It's
All
worth
right.
watching.
I'll
Yeah.
check it out.
It has Hasselhoff in it.
Of course it does. Yeah.
Actually, there's a music video.
Yeah.
A full music video that David Hasselhoff did
Just
for that
for
song,
that
Kung
thing.
for
Fury.
the theme
Wow.
for Kung Fury.
It's excellent.
And it's, well, it's Hasselhoff.
Well, it's not excellent, but
You don't-
Excellence is a strong word.
Never hassle the Hoff.
How many Germans are wrong on that?
all of them. All of them. I grew up there.
All of them are
I don't
wrong.
know.
All of them are wrong.
Hasselhoff wrong.
To this
Speaking of
day.
like fan films on YouTube, did you guys all see the Power Rangers fan film that like went up and got yanked down?
Same
in,
guy
like,
who
10
did
minutes?
the Punisher
yeah,
one.
same guy.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
Really?
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
That makes me really want to see Dirty Laundry really bad because
Yeah.
I mean that thing.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
the Power Rangers one was fucking excellent.
Well, I know that guy, he has had permission to do these little fan fiction movies from a lot of the studios. That's how we get the do Punisher. He had full approval. And I know he had done
Was
like
it
6 or
Bandai
7.
that got crawled up his ass about Power Rangers? There was like a lawsuit or a cease and desist or something, and I mean, all it did was bring traffic to his page. Like, I mean,
Naturally,
Yeah,
yeah.
he had done like 6 or 7.
It's the reason I watched it.
yeah.
But Power Rangers, huh?
Yeah,
And it was good?
and it was
James
like
Vanderbeek. as the Red Ranger.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Had the beak?
Well, and it brought in the concept of like, all right, so
JVDB?
these people were like these specialty warriors that were like after a certain point they had to split up and like couldn't keep up with each other, and then someone trying to kill all of them and like is successful at killing them one by one.
What
and, like,
happens when one of the
Nice.
Rangers goes rogue?
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah,
So-
it's fucking good.
Yeah,
Just
it's
sold
dark as shit.
It's
Like,
dark as shit. Yeah,
Yeah, it's incredible.
Nice.
because that's what we want.
Travis, so you do True Detective on Sundays. How's that going, by the way?
It's not as popular.
Yeah.
That's because that season blows.
I stopped watching it, and unfortunately, Jackalope can't show it anymore, and I'll go to that after a break. But
Yay.
anyway, so yeah, no, I stopped going.
You know,
I stopped
I'm
watching.
not a big fan of the season.
Yeah,
Not-
First
and I
season was amazing,
I was
and
a
this one
huge
is-
fan of the first season.
yep,
And this season, I'm just like, well, this is kind of a turd. I'll continue watching
yeah.
until I've confirmed fully that this entire season is shit.
But Vince Vaughn was great, right?
And actually, a lot of people complain about Vince Vaughn. I think he's fine.
I thought
I think it's the best job Vince Vaughn's ever done.
Yeah,
I think he's fine. I'm not.
I just hate
I'm
his
not-
character and every other character. Little garbage diaper humans.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah.
Like everyone. I don't want to hang out with any of them.
Well, is that the point, though?
Garbage diaper human.
yeah, to a certain degree, but like you still have to say like, who's the thing? Like the reason why Rick and Morty's good. Like if you ever watched Rick and
That's
Morty,
kind of a,
I've not.
a very, very different shift there.
it's a different shift, but the reason why like there was a conversation with the guys who made Rick and Morty, Dan Harmon and Justin, whatever his name is.
Wilhelm.
Well,
Yeah.
Justin Wilhelm, yeah, you were there.
Yeah.
You were drunk. It's cool.
Sorry, yeah, it's my baby. I haven't seen one goddamn check from that show.
or seen the show at all.
Rick and Morty is it's like if how do you explain it? It's like the characters, the main characters from Back to the Future were also related to the Mr. Wizard, and they were also fucked up in some way. It's a cartoon, and it's really hilarious and very smart. But the guys who make the thing were like, the reason why the main character, Rick, who's the scientist, the grandfather in the family, who's the scientist, like, the reason why he's interesting is because he's really arrogant. Like, and it seems really counterintuitive, like, but you want him to win or fail at the same time.
Donald Trump 2016.
Right. Like that's the reason why Donald Trump will be our overlord.
Jesus.
2020, he will win 2016, but it will be until
Right.
slow burns.
Idiocracy
You know what I mean?
now.
Yeah.
And the proof right here.
The proof right here.
But it's like that. It's important. Is that there's no character worth caring about because they're either pieces of shit or they're too good. Like.
And so, does this relate back to how you think Vince Vaughn and True Detective is?
Yeah,
Or-
that's the point. It's like he's the most interesting because at least he has something to fight for, and everyone else is like, so you.
I'm a
So you suck. Yeah, I'm a cop
from the future.
From the future.
My job.
That's the twist that we haven't gotten to yet.
That's what we.
Time travel
That's all we
So
need. Yeah.
when Time Cop shows up,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when Kung Fury shows up and saves the
Jean-Claude
fucking
Van Damme
show.
fights Adolf Hitler. Yeah.
Okay, I'd
He
say
makes
that.
him say Mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Naturally.
Yeah.
Come
Yeah,
on.
natty.
It writes itself.
When a Belgian guy fights a German guy and makes him say a Japanese word, yeah, it's a. Or is that
Then yogurt is a cheese, sir.
Then it's curtain.
I give this movie 7 out of 10 yogurts.
10.
Again,
Man.
best rating system ever. Movie ratings, game ratings, like I like all of it. Sports should be scored in yogurts.
Yeah,
how many yogurts spilled?
the moviecurtain.net. Let's take another break, and we'll come back with segment 3.
Is this Mr. Belvedere again?
Welcome back to the show, everybody.
Hey!
Segment 3, Drunkcast Live, episode 141, the third segment,
Fighting game?
and the fighting 3.
We're still fighting after
We're
all
still
these
fighting
years.
after all these years. Can I get a shot of lemon, please?
Totally loaded.
I'll have a fireball and a Bud Light, please.
And viewers at home, what will you have?
Yeah.
I
Pick
am
your favorite
currently
brews.
fine as well.
Have a shot with us.
Have your favorite beer and have a shot with us. And I'll tell you when to have a shot when it happens. Gentlemen will have to wait.
You'll know the signal.
So this is segment 3 where we talk about current events.
The Fighting 3.
You know, it's really hard to not talk about Donald Trump because it's just so easy to talk about Donald Trump.
It's almost a trap.
It's
how
almost a
easy
trap.
it is.
Donald Trump.
It's a Trump. But isn't it beautiful how terrible Donald Trump is? Like, like
Did you see Alec Baldwin?
Alec
Did
Baldwin.
you see Alec Baldwin on Howard Stern kind of giving into his own bullshit of like the I will move if Bush wins thing, but he's eaten enough hamburgers to lighten up since then. But he was on Howard Stern. He goes, you know what? I kind of want Trump to win because we deserve it. If this is what happens,
That's what I said. Yeah.
We deserve this.
Oh my God, though! Like, if we do deserve this, then I fucked up somewhere along the line.
Yes, we get the world we
Like,
deserve.
I haven't been doing my part.
Yeah, a couple of episodes ago, we defected, right? We announced our intention to defect.
We talked about this specifically. It's like it's not a thing about like let's not be petty and say, oh, we don't want this guy. It's like, no, literally, if it comes down to a Bernie Sanders versus Trump candidacy, and Trump wins, then democracy has won,
Right.
and America has fallen.
Yeah.
Run.
Yeah.
Yeah, get out of here before the
over.
polarized caps melt us all, or like drown.
Rome has crumbled. Rome is burning.
Yeah, Rome
It's
is
a sad
burning.
state that it's even entertained. To me,
Yeah,
the idea
yeah.
that it's being entertained at
Well,
all
I mean, we're
means that
still-
we're a fat, fucking, stupid populace.
We are
Yes.
still a ways out, and I think I hold out optimism that like the novelty will wear off and like the
And the
serious.
chances
we're
of him stepping on his dick more between now and then
But
is
like that's
really
just like a
high.
reality
Well, I
show
just-
now.
I feel
Because all
like-
reality shows
Matt,
are
yeah.
stepping on dicks the entire time.
Yeah.
And now that's become ingrained in our what actually makes what we
Show me the
consider
dick
good
stepping.
TV.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we're
Yeah.
entertained by people acting badly.
Do not pay attention
And so
to the
what
dick behind the
happens-
curtain. Yeah.
Like no one gives a shit about policy. It seems like when they should. Instead, they're going to be like, "Oh, that was wildly entertaining," and I don't like Mexicans either. Like
yeah, yeah.
my God, that's fucking way too much of this country believes in that.
Well, and I love Wilhelm for making this point. Like, there's no, we believe in a certain optimism that there's no way he'll progress. We have a friend named Brain who believes that he can't progress. There's no way that people will really into it. But like, Trump is the highest polling of all of the Republican candidates. He is the
Yeah.
best
Currently.
chance they have currently.
There's
Yeah.
part of me though that's
And that's
happy about
after
that part.
that's after he said that McCain should have not got caught. He would be a better war hero if he was
Yeah.
not a POW.
Yeah, right.
Like,
You're no hero. You got caught.
Yeah.
You got captured.
oh God, I just hope that
I mean, part of me thinks like, well, that's great. At least he's the best they have. You know what I mean? Like as far as Republicans,
Yeah.
not the best we have as a country.
I would rather have another like.
So would I?
I'm
mean, honestly,
definitely
I would.
enjoying the GOP spin out of control over
Right.
this.
I'm enjoying that too, but at the
Hilarious.
same time, like Travis, I think what Travis is getting at is that it would be much
Well, I mean,
better
and
for
that's
all
what
of
this
us.
primary is going to be. It's going to be just like this wild kind of cannibalistic,
bullshit.
show.
Yeah.
I
Should
mean,
we have valid candidates fighting it out, duking it out,
Not
debating
these
it out?
days.
I mean-
well, the primary hasn't happened yet, so
Yeah.
it may get to a point where we do have. I mean, we got a lot of time.
I mean, every once in a while, I flip on the news and I go, "What the fuck?" am
Like
I
literally, the
doing?"
only way we'll have that kind of like true, honest candidacy is if they're naked on an island for our amusement.
Oh my God, Trump Island.
Trump Island. Yeah.
He's not using it.
OMG, Travis.
Oh,
Trump
and-
Island.
Viewers at home, we just did a shot. So
We did a shot. Oh, please do a shot of your favorite booze or beer or whatever you like. If you want to eat the dog, make sure the dog's alcoholic first. Yes, politics, fun.
Yeah.
God, sorry.
Moving on.
So it does seem like, speaking of other fun news, it does seem like Jared Fogle from Subway did do nasty stuff.
Yes.
Okay, let's hear about it.
Cecil the lion died, and then his brother did not die.
Cecil.
Cecil B. DeMille.
Cecil B. Lion. Yeah.
His brother
Cecil
taking
be
care of
dead.
his seed.
There was a big thing that happened recently. Cecil the lion was shot by a dentist here from Minnesota.
Who is still in hiding, by the way.
Still in hiding.
But willing to work with all the appropriate authorities per his statement that he released last.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know,
today
Tuesday.
or
But the
yesterday.
next step today was that the Cecil's lion brethren,
Is that Jericho?
Jericho,
Yeah.
was shot. Not true. Not a true. They've
not
confirmed that Jericho is totally fine.
Well, but they're worried that Jericho will like kill all the Cubs, right?
Yes,
No,
they are with
but
that.
I saw
Yeah,
a thing
sure.
today that he's like,
Well, you guys realize
Jericho's
it's like
taking
a-
care of the Cubs, some of which are probably his own.
Oh, so everything's
Yeah.
hunky dory and
Pretty
good.
hunky dory there.
Zimbabwe,
Although
yeah.
Zimbabwe has asked for the dentist to be extradited.
Yes.
Which is, he could serve jail time in Zimbabwe in
Yes.
jail, yeah.
Do you think we'd extradite him though?
Fuck no.
I don't think so either.
I don't know. To me, it boils down to this, like, because I think people's gut reaction is like, "Oh my God, how do you kill this beautiful animal?" I get it. I totally understand the emotional response of people. However, people don't really realize how land management works, and a lot of times they don't realize that people who spend a lot of money in our country, in other countries, to hunt these animals, pay a lot of money, and a lot of that money goes to conservation. Now, I don't know specifically
actually,
about this guy.
That is incorrect.
That is correct.
Actually, no, it's not.
Only because of the story differences.
Yeah.
Finish your thought. Yeah,
In this
finish
case,
your
I don't know. But in many cases, and how it should
Right,
work,
right.
and how it should
All right,
work.
Adam, hold on. So, yeah.
So what should end up happening is
Yeah.
that they'll put, like, there's a white rhino thing that happened maybe like 6 months ago. That
Sure.
Everyone gave this guy shit for killing white rhino. That white rhino was above breeding age.
Right.
Was then killing males who could have bred,
Right.
which reducing their population.
Right.
And the 75,000 or 150,000 he paid, whatever that money was,
Right.
went directly towards the conservation group.
Right.
So, like, what you don't understand, or what people don't understand typically, is like how land management works with hunting being a very good way to monetize
Sure.
and actually give an economy to animal.
Yeah.
The concern, I think, is how much of that $75K actually finds
And I
its
can
way
understand
into
that.
a
So you see it on a micro
conservation
level in the States.
Wait, no, actually,
I want to give it to Dylan in a second, but I want to say, like, as a go-between, like you see in the States, like, people get upset about people who are in helicopters shooting wild pigs for some reason. Like, why shoot the wild pigs? Because those wild pigs are destroying everything around them, and they pay to take that. And sometimes
land
they
management
take,
issue,
take the food, yeah. But Dylan's point, yeah.
You're absolutely 100% correct. That is how land management works, even in Africa in this particular case.
Yeah.
But in this particular case,
For Jarek, no.
the amount of money that has been generated by these hunters is like 1% of the money they actually generate from tourism for people to go see those animals.
Right. Okay. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
and it was like $110 a year, right?
Right.
Like,
Because
Yeah.
he was part of a
it's-
preserve.
Yeah,
right? So
yeah.
people would go on
So
safari
in this
to
particular
watch.
case, the monetary argument is completely moot because they're actually destroying the ability to generate more tourism dollars.
Yeah.
It's like billions of dollars in tourism revenue versus a couple of $1 million.
I think that
in-
They knocked down the thing that was
Yeah.
tourism. So Adam had a point
Yeah.
between the two, yeah.
Both to support both your points. The rhino story.
Yeah.
That rhino in question was actually destructive to the
population.
Well, no, and that's
rhino population.
We all agree on that.
And he was a racist. We know that.
Cecil was
Yeah.
no,
He's white, dude.
like
Yeah.
Cecil was not a problem for that.
Right.
And it just like that's where the issue comes in. It's like no, whatever you do, don't kill those guys. Like
Yeah.
or whatever, no matter how
Not
much you
that
pay, like that's
Yeah.
our fucking mascot.
Yeah, he
Like,
always-
that's like
Yeah, I get it.
He always pays for
We
pizza.
have
Yeah.
spent time on Bluff River's Yelp page too, right? Like we've all read those reviews, like because that's like it's the place where the internet has decided to descend on this guy, and so like his
Yeah,
dental
Yelp,
practice
yeah. Oh,
Yelp
his dental
page
practice,
is
yeah.
well, his now
is-
non-existent dental
I don't know,
practice.
man.
well, right, but I mean like the Yelp page, it's so rowdy, and like I guess like Yelp
Yeah,
is trying to
yeah,
scrub the
yeah,
page, but
yeah.
everyone's like 8th time they took it down, 9th time it's going up. Like I mean they're just like relentless. Like it's like rather than check my Facebook, I'm gonna check Homeboy's Yelp page and make sure my review is still there.
The other piece that I just saw this morning, I haven't had a chance to double check the numbers, but it was a news article about this topic specifically. And they brought up a point saying that the land management and conservation issue, that is a very valid issue. You're absolutely correct in that. But the amount of legal and approved of hunting is like maybe like 5% of the entirety of all land management issues as far as people paying to go kill. Of that number, 65% of those people who are paying to go kill are all Americans.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that. There's no doubt about that.
Mostly dentists.
Well,
That's true.
Those guys are fucking in it for the pain, dude.
Because they'll either
no
kill
one goes into that business.
it's either themselves or
That's what I was
lion.
gonna say. It's like they'll kill themselves or they'll kill wild beasts.
Yeah, they're upset at their wives. They're upset at their family
Yeah,
in general.
yeah,
They
yeah.
gotta go.
and they're upset at lions.
fucking lying.
with their big fang just
Yeah.
taunting you all day long.
Right.
That one didn't let me check his teeth.
No, I think really a lot of the focus and on it seems as if they bypass a lot of the law and a lot of like how it should work.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
To kind of go through the proper channels so money's diverted to the right people. So they're actually checking to see the animals.
Shoot the arrow at the right lion.
Right. Exactly.
Don't bait it out of the conservation area.
So in terms of that, I think publicly shaming the shit out of this guy, absolutely. If he
Yeah.
bypassed all those things and all the stuff people are saying is true, who knows if it's true? We'll wait
Sure.
to see if it comes out.
Yeah.
Then absolutely. However, I think
That's like coming here and hunting and killing Chris Pratt. Like people are
you do love Chris Pratt. I'm
He
okay
really
with him getting
does.
shot. I mean, I like him too.
I mean,
I lured him out of Jurassic
but like,
World,
someone
and
did pay for other Chris Pratts to thrive, you know?
I learned him out of Pawnee.
With a waffle.
Yeah.
strapped in the front of your car.
I'm not saying I wouldn't watch minute for minute, but just saying, like, that lion was important to those guys, and everybody knew that lion.
I do think that this whole thing gives a
Wrong
really
line,
bad
dog.
name, to like legitimate hunting. And I'm not even a hunter, but I think that a lot of
I
times
completely agree
the
with you.
easy answer is to like be like, Jesus, how do you shoot that beautiful animal? Because they are beautiful. Whether it's a bear or a lion, like I think there are legitimate reasons to hunt, and there's legitimate ways to do it.
Well, and like Jimmy Kimmel's like his monologue this week was like when they said the original story was that it was a Spaniard that shot the lion. Like Jimmy Kimmel's first thought was, "Oh, thank God, it wasn't a dumb an American that fucking did that." And then he just goes, "God damn it!" Because the story broke later that it wasn't American. He's like, "Son of a bitch!" Like,
We're number one.
Of
Like
course
I
it was
literally,
on-
I do think that like if there was a hunt in a different country for a person and a person did it, we probably wouldn't be as upset. Like
Sure,
we're
sure.
kind of doing that. Hunt for Bin Laden.
There's also
You know what I mean? Like we're kind of hunting people all the time as Americans.
instead of a bow and arrow, we use drones. You know, like, it's just-
Didn't they call him the lion or something? But you know what I mean? Like I think that people have more of an emotional reaction to animals than I think they do people, and I personally can understand that.
Actually,
but-
and to a detriment too. Like this also adds a swelling problem that we might have in our culture, where we have people who are like, without knowing for sure, they hear the name, it's a dentist, and they go to Yelp and they ruin his career.
yeah, right. The public
you know?
the public shaming thing's a whole.
It's a
age of the internet.
crazy thing.
It's a powerful tool that's a distributed service, right? It's a bunch
Yeah.
of people in different places
Yeah, yeah.
that can just fuck people's lives up.
Like,
you
for
know?
example, I don't know if you've ever seen, there's certain things that will happen on Facebooks, for example, where they'll have like, oh, here's a person that was raped by a lion or an elephant or whatever. We're trying to find him because we miss him and we want him to be safe and etc. Many times the person who posts up the picture of that person, like a woman or a child, with the information, they're looking for like crowdsourcing, that's their daughter or wife who is he's stalking them,
Yeah.
and he's trying to find information about them.
Right,
and
exactly.
the internet's like, oh, it's this person. He's like, thanks for the information, crack. Let's go stab her to death. You know, like that shit happens because it's
Brutally
just
murders.
brutal
Yeah.
murder. Like,
Super turned on
yeah,
right now.
yeah. Do you need a curtain?
Put your curtain up.
Yeah.
This is a good segment to my curtain business.
I have a
Good segue.
brought to you by the Curtain Bureau.
To Matt's point, to Matt's earlier point about people getting uproar, blah blah blah. The best meme I saw this week was a picture of Cecil, and it had text on it, and it said, "So a lion gets killed in Africa, and everyone gets upset. Black people die every day, and
Yeah.
no one gets upset."
No,
Yeah.
shit,
Hashtag-
yeah. No, I agree with that. I think
I
The
that's
Cincinnati thing got way less traction this week than Cecil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think that's a pretty honest truth about how people do
Yeah.
feel in general. And
Right.
I think that's sad.
Oh, we got a tweet. Excuse me, we got a text message
Yeah, twat.
on the voicemail.
It's probably Chris who's at the next table.
Oh, it's Brandon Herr from California. He says, fantastic, have good luck. I think I'll give you a ring during the show, but I get you busy doing the show, which is fantastic. And he's just giving us love for a third
He's our
anniversary.
resident botanist.
He is. Horticulturist and, yeah.
Fruit biologist.
Yes, he is, yeah.
He's a fruitopian.
He knows a lot about Fruitopia, obviously.
That stuff's delicious.
Yes. And a lot about bees.
That's true.
And we still have 30 of his dollars to
I love
drink
bees.
White Russians and talk about Big Lebowski.
That was my second favorite meme this week. Is B that said, "When we go, so do you."
Yeah, that's right. That's right. 1:30 left.
That's the meme wrap up, everybody.
That's the meme wrap up. It's
The meme minute.
It's the meme minute. Wrap up.
bees are gone in how long? How much time do we have left?
Minutes.
10 minutes? Sorry, yeah.
It's 1 minute when Dylan's done with his segment. They're
Yeah,
all
we
dead.
laugh. We joke.
We jest.
Yeah, we
We poke. Brought to you by the Curtain Council. Let's take a break and we'll come back. Last segment.
Nobody wants to hear about the honeybees?
My math is solid,
That's right, yeah.
motherfuckers. Welcome to the show, everybody.
IMDb now.
We are ready for a toast segment. We are we're shoving
Femme
toast.
fatale? No.
We are-
Justin, shut
Yes.
up. Start the show.
Yes.
No, when we go down these rabbit holes, like I have to get the answer.
No, I think that's
So,
correct.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's-
that is correct. I'm going to say it's correct.
There you go.
He's just humoring you. It's not right.
No,
Keep
it
going.
is. It is. It
Well,
is.
keep chasing it. Dustin.
It feels
Keep
right.
chasing, yeah.
It always feels right. Like I feel it on the bar stool here.
That's the cocaine.
Yeah.
Put a curtain up. God damn it.
Curtains for two. Let's go ahead and I want to say thank you all for coming to our 3rd anniversary. This has been a lot of fun hanging out. We're going to continue to hang out after this, unless you guys leave, which it sounds like you're going to leave
In
soon.
which case, we're all leaving.
Yeah, because
We're nothing without you.
Show's fucking done.
it's done. 3rd year.
Drop
and
the
out.
mic.
3 years, and I can count on one hand how many times I've been here, and it'll fall apart without me. As soon as I leave, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
You were the glue that held them together for all other episodes.
All the other episodes, because they were just like high on my supply after I showed up.
You were our yogurt.
Yeah, it's like just
Justin to bind us all.
the yogurt that binds. Yeah, it's,
4 yogurts that bound us all.
my biggest contribution was like Arnold Schwarzenegger movies and play Blood Dragon, please. Just play it.
Please, for Christ's
Play it,
sake,
for Christ's sake.
I have no one to talk to about it.
Michael
Please.
Bihn's the guy.
remember the thing. He collected VHS tapes.
Oh, The Thing. Good movie.
It was good.
What about
Yeah.
the stuff? You remember the stuff?
actually, more importantly,
Oh, the stuff.
That was the follow-up that didn't do as well.
No, that was the one with the yogurt.
This yogurt.
Yeah, it was yogurt. The parents.
was it really?
Yeah.
Technically, the stuff was in dairy products, all dairy products.
But I mean, it was produced as a
Yeah.
yogurt products, like
Yeah.
it would eat you, or it eat you.
The Stuff is just a 90-minute movie where Kirk Russell and Peter King? They're just dead.
Peter
Like,
Dinklage.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
Peter Dinklage. Not Dinklage. Yeah, it's
He was 8. It's fine.
Smaller yogurts.
less yogurt.
Less yogurts.
Go-gurts.
Maybe more.
Yeah.
You don't know.
But since you guys mentioned The Thing, that segues into John Carpenter, which is They Live. Roddy Piper.
Did it rest in
Is he
peace.
dead?
This
Roddy
episode,
Piper,
he's
61
died,
years,
sir.
dead.
But
Yeah.
but to his honor,
They Live is the best.
his wonderful, beautiful honor, he died of cardiac arrest, which is pretty rowdy. So
It is. It is.
That's what I was around his gets.
His heart tried to
Speaking
kill
of,
him.
A friend of mine the other day, and we were talking about cardiac arrest, and I was like, did they find out, because he was a wrestler in the 80s, and so that means his diet consisted of like steroids
Steroids
and
and
cocaine
cocaine.
for a little while, so yeah. Dylan knows, Dylan, my man. So yeah,
Yeah, he sold to those guys.
right.
Yeah.
So Mike,
That's how I paid for college.
BBD, bodybuilding Dylan.
so I asked my friend, he's an EMS guy, and I was like, so what is cardiac arrest? He goes, oh, that's just a fancy way of saying your heart stopped. And I was like, and he goes, so really, we all die of cardiac arrest. Like we
We all have cardiac arrest at some point.
when you really boil it down,
yeah, that's like just when the ME hasn't really made their ruling, it's just it's cardiac arrest. Like,
Isn't that a matter for the police?
Yeah.
Is it- yeah.
But to Roddy Piper.
Yeah. 2 rounds.
did a 10-minute fight scene. Yeah.
They
So I saw
live, buddy.
R.I.P. Roddy Rod, and I was like, it can't be true, and I turned off Reddit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And I went to bed.
And by the way, Reddit is a TV that I had a power button on.
And then I kicked some dust, and I went to bed.
That's right.
As Dylan and I said, I said, I hope there's gum in heaven. And he said, for their sake.
Yeah, for their sake.
Yeah. So,
He died 61.
61.
No.
61.
I know.
Yeah.
That's my age.
That's
Of cardiac
medieval.
arrest?
Yeah, I mean that's like 1800s life expectancy or 1930s. I mean, yeah,
Well, when I heard this story yesterday, I was with some guys from my work. Like we went
you
to,
just finished a 96-ounce steak and you're
Yeah.
like, oh god, yeah. So
No, I got the thing, and I was talking to the guys. I was hanging out with sushi, like people who were from ERCOT or whatever. And
we call that bait.
I said the person to a guy across from me who was like really into hockey, and he's like pretty athletic, and he's like 61, huh? Like I hope I live that long. I'm like,
what are you talking
what
about?
are you talking about? We should have at least like. At least it works. Whatever he's happy for. Like, yeah, man, 61 sounds like a great time to die.
But I mean,
I can only hope,
I mean, I hate to say this only because there's a child on the way. That sounds good. Like,
Jesus Christ.
He also has kids, man. That's the thing.
How about this? If we're still doing the show when you're 61,
And we get married.
then we do deserve to die. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Cheers to that. Cheers to that. If we do this podcast for another 30 TMNT birthdays,
In the Trump future.
everyone's like, who the fuck are the Teenage Mutant Ninja
When everyone's like, do you
Turtles?
remember the Eastman TMNT from the 90s? And everyone's like, it's the year 2060. And you're like, the
Let
10th
it
very
go.
yeah, Rob Paulson still voicing one of the turtles. Like he's just, I mean,
just his head, of course.
just his
yeah,
head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's-
Yeah.
Actually,
So like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are gonna look back and they'll be like, it's just like those Mickey Mouse cartoons with their eyes. It's like they just
Like Five Nights at Freddy. Yeah.
Have you played those games?
I have not.
I'm so sad.
I've watched the YouTube videos that you've kicked over to me, and
Okay.
I don't think I've got the stomach.
Okay,
for it.
I'm going to have to come to your house and record you playing those games.
Well,
I'm
because
sorry.
I mean, I'll put it to Adam because he said he loved it.
No, I didn't.
Oh,
my kid does.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say because
He is completely fascinated by the entire mythos, and I'm like, this is the dumbest shit I've ever. I like watching Chance play it.
all right. Well, see, here's the deal. So
That's my favorite.
You hate it, but it doesn't scare you.
Not particularly.
See, I get scared easy. So when I'm playing games, like I played Outlast, and like I begrudgingly played Outlast.
played through
Like,
upset.
yeah, and I played PT, and I begrudgingly played PT.
Were you
Like,
mean to people at work like the next day?
No, I was just like, I
was
just,
terrified of
I would just
everything.
yell at Colleen. I'm like, I don't want to be alone tonight. Like, it was just terrible. Yeah, it just, I mean, like when in PT when you go down the hall and the fridge is hanging above you and blood's pouring out of it, I'm like, this doesn't make me feel safe at all.
And
Like,
I
it's
love
just-
playing
yeah,
those scary
actually-
games with Justin because I'm like, and like I was a little bit scared too, but at the same time I'm like,
don't know,
oh
man.
dude, his reaction's the best.
Yeah,
so
stuff
you're
like that.
I'm a little
We have
scared.
to- okay, we have to have a drunk cast watches Justin play Five Nights at Freddy's.
Let's do it.
Just watch me play any scary game. Like I lose
No,
my
no,
goddamn
no,
mind
because
on
like
any of them.
that's
Yeah.
the only game. That's the only game series that I watch Let's Players happen where I fucking freak out while I'm watching other people play. Like it's double levels of me not being in danger, and I still freak the fuck out.
I've gotten that comment before where someone's like, the game's not scary. Your jumping scares me. Like when you
Yeah.
just go, Jesus Christ, just like,
guys,
it's
expecting
frightening.
fathers, can I ask you guys a question? Are you having boys or girls?
Both girls.
Double girls.
Well, then that experience you're sharing right now, that's the rest of your life.
Oh,
my
man.
life is one
Thanks,
big game of
dickhead.
Five Nights at Freddy's. Like,
Yes.
As soon as she brings her first boyfriend home,
whose name is Freddy,
his name will be Fred.
and he's an animatronic bear. Oh my god.
Don't make me go Hulk Hogan on this.
And it's the fifth night
not
she
black.
snuck out.
Oh my God.
Thank you everyone for listening to this episode of Drugcast Live. We had a great time doing this at the third anniversary. We hope you enjoyed
So long.
listening to all of this.
Thank you,
Thank
Spin
you-
Doctors.
Thank you, Spin Doctors. Thank you so much for I don't. If you're following the show and you haven't reached out to us, please reach out to us.
Yeah.
Because we don't know why you've listened to us. We're big Spin Doctors
And
fans.
we are very curious.
Yeah, we're very curious. Like I don't know sports or LA, but then LA's sports reporter is liking the show, and that's cool.
Well, she saw Adam's beard, apparently.
Maybe it's Adam's beard.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's fuckable.
It's been a while.
Y'all welcome.
Big thank you to Jur Curtains or
That's right.
Jur Erkin.
That guy's great.
Yeah, yeah.
Jur's a good friend.
Sure. Yeah. Oh, I mean, he's the best.
Jur K. Urton.
He's the best DWI lawyer that I know.
And who else we say? We need to thank the entirety of the country of England,
Yes, England.
the
Thank,
Yeah.
whole of England.
thank you for letting us exist.
I don't know if you're bots or not, but I love you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you, Dr. Chantel. I think that's also related.
she'll be here soon.
Thank you, Andrew WK.
Oh yeah,
Just because
he loves turtles.
And he
Thank you.
parties hard.
Thank you for all the comedians who've been on the show ever. Really, honestly.
Yeah. So who those be that week?
Oh God, there's too many of them. Aaron Nagurney, of course. Patrick Sorois. It's Brent Peasley. Chris Someday.
We had Tony Salinas. We had Adam Rabick.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
had
yeah,
Josh
yeah.
Woodyard.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
had a lot of comedians.
Jimmy Preston.
Jimmy
like,
Preston.
There's lots of guys who have been helping us and like retweeting the thing and making this thing happen.
Oh, and the A-Town.
Of course, the A-Town
and then-
girls.
And Sarah June.
Sarah June.
Yeah.
Sarah June was fucking excellent. Like everyone that related to that thing, like thank you so much for just really like being with us and like enjoying the thing and retweeting. Retweeting is important, and caring about it. Thank you to our audience. They can't hear us because they're having a good time over there with the cake.
Unlike
They-
us,
they-
yeah.
well, sure.
An absolutely miserable time.
And as guests, thank you guys for doing this for 3 years.
Thank you, Justin Wilhelm, for coming and hanging out with us.
It's always a
Yeah,
pleasure. Thank you guys
Justin.
for having me.
Congratulations on your upcoming
Well, and
child.
We'll
thank
see you in
for
4 years.
The
Yeah.
rite of passage Arnold Schwarzenegger Day. Like I almost want to bring a 2-year-old to that. Just to be like,
Fuck
hey,
it, why
Isaac's
not?
10-year-old birthday.
If they can sleep through Commando Gunfire, they can sleep through anything.
Like I only hope her most hated movie is not The Terminator because that might break my heart. You
Yeah.
know, like it's
Adoption,
so
man. It's the whole thing.
It's
Just-
if that happens, put her out in the woods.
You just
out in the woods.
you give her a rat, you send her out into the wilderness, and tell her not to come back till she's a Pokemon master.
Yeah,
it's easy.
Say your name is Professor Oak and give her a rat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now who's an asshole? So
Professor
me.
Austrianov.
No,
Yeah.
Justin, you have that wonderful, beautiful, like, irony of the fact that, like, so every person who is very liberal is like, I want my kid to be very creative, and they become accountants. Like, but you're a very creative person
Who became an accountant?
who worked for a very big government thing that may or may not relate to something important. That
You're the missing
thanks
link.
Obama.
Yeah.
He's the missing link. So it could be anybody's game, really.
Yeah.
Like to allow
Who
her.
knows how she's going to turn out, right?
Yeah.
Did you say game or gay? His baby may be gay. I'm just gonna say that.
Matt Lauer, thanks for coming from the thing and doing some stuff.
You're welcome.
Thank you for coming. Really, honestly.
And I did come from the thing, and I the stuff I did was minimal, so Thanks.
But it was still excellent. So
He's the wizard.
Refine that jewel.
Yeah, man.
Sharpen it.
thanks, man.
We have a
Okay.
prototype for the curtain.
Those are all euphemisms,
Good.
by the way.
Yeah.
Polishing that jewel?
Yeah.
I'm doing it right now.
He has 3 arms. That's cool.
His curtain prototype is just like a washcloth. Like it's just
Octodad.
It's a gi.
It's curtains for you.
soiled ghee.
Jerking geek.
Why is that part yellow? Forget about it.
Don't
Adam,
I'm Adam.
Adam McWaters, thanks so much for hanging out with us.
Thank
And
you. Happy anniversary to Drunkcast.
Thank you.
It's the anniversary
I
of
love
birthday.
you.
How we?
Birthday anniversary. It's the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Birthversary.
Yeah.
I actually I walked into Party City and I was looking at the U.S. versions of like wedding anniversaries to find like what's the most relevant, and the old version of U.S. anniversaries for 3 years is leather, and apparently Party City does not have a lot of leather accessories that you can.
No.
Yeah.
I thought. So first year anniversary is what? Then
The 2 years anniversary is wood. I can't
I
remember.
thought
the
third
first
year
one.
was yogurt.
If you're lucky,
Brother, this first year and you're done.
you get yogurt till you put a ring on that finger. Then you get no more yogurt.
No,
Yeah,
it's a no yogurt anniversary every year.
it's no-gurt.
Yeah.
Yogurt's achieved by yourself.
yeah.
All I know is now it's legal to have fruit on the bottom.
But try to keep it down. She's sleeping.
Super legal.
Thanks, Obama. Dylan, thanks for helping run the show.
Sorry.
And if you want to know more about the
Sorry.
show, if you somehow want to know more about the show,
If for some ungodly
Some
reason you want to know.
terrible reason, you go to drunkasslive.com. You go to facebook.com/drunkasslive. We're at drunkasslive on Twitter. We're at drunkasspics on Instagram. No relation. We're on iTunes. You can go to iTunes and just search for Drunkass Live. You can make a comment. You can put a little ranking thing, and we might be better than something else you listen to. We are questions at Drunkass Live. We are on the Zootin store, I guess.
That is the correct response.
We're still
Exasperated sigh.
we're still in the Zune store somehow. I don't know. There's people who listen.
We
to
have
the Zune store.
two listeners on the Zune store.
I thought Evan also listened to it on the Zune store somehow through his Xbox Live account.
Side note, that was one of my favorite moments of season 2 of Silicon Valley when they were like, "How bad is Nucleus?" And they're like, "Is it Zoom bad? Like, is it like going through like the laundry list of like horrible?"
Is it drunk ass bad?
Is it drunk?
Can I quickly plug a show that has not come out yet or has been created? It's called Dylan Bangs the 80s. I need Dylan to make it, create it, and I will host it. And so, if you guys could check it out, I'll put something out maybe on Drunk Ass Live. Maybe you guys can say, "Hey, listen, it's been released."
All right, so Matt, I actually
Can we talk more about that after
actually
the show?
really
'Cause I
want
have ideas.
I want to get an actual timeline for you locked down to do this.
I'm in. I can do it. I can do it tomorrow.
I just like that the subject matter is under protest. He's like, guys.
Dylan banged one girl in the 80s.
I'll tell you all about it.
Yeah,
Listen, man, I think we could do a whole series.
Madam Poisets. You can also 412-440-7468. That's a phone number and also a text number if you like.
So you can text that number.
If you're
number.
scared, you
If
can
you're
just type with your thumbs.
Yes, 412-440-SHOT is the thing we talk about.
Country code 01.
01412-440-7468. Like we have so many European
International calls.
followers.
Yeah.
It's so fucking weird.
National callers.
But we love you so much, and if you need any more information, please email
Questions
us.
at Drunk Ass.
Questions at Drunkass, and we'll talk to you next week. Goodbye.
Y'all jerking to this?